We're gonna see what happens.
Absolutely,
I'm gonna
Caleb.
hit start streaming, and we're gonna see what happens. All right.
Yeah, are you saying that for us, or
Yeah.
are you convincing
I'm
yourself?
convincing myself. My phone
Okay.
did just
himself
tell me
up.
that like my desktop reconnected, so I am connected to the internet. I don't know if I'm live.
All right, that's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Okay, apparently I'm live.
Hey, hello,
Okay.
Twitch.
Okay. We're getting somewhere.
Hey, everyone. Welcome back to Aspen Grove.
What
We had
the
some
fuck was
minor
that?
technical difficulties,
Alrighty.
and now Dante's saying the
We
fuck
are
word, but
back.
everything's okay. And remember, guys, Caleb Teafling.
So, are we here? Or can we be heard? Can someone please look at Twitch, please?
I will.
For me.
I will pull it back up.
Thank
I
you.
had just closed it because for a moment we thought I was going to be streaming. Okay, let me pull it up. Yes.
If the quality
Ads.
is dog shit, Jegg,
It is.
Well, no, I don't know yet.
The visual quality is bad.
Oh,
Well,
Let it be. Let it load.
It'll load. It'll load.
I
was gonna
have
say-
4 bars apparently.
Ooh.
I have pretty good ping according to my OBS. My ping is okay. I'm in the green.
My
So-
ping's okay. I'm in the green. Sorry, guys. Amen.
Another thing. How to explain direct from the mingo?
Yes, Alycia, yes! Beautiful. Honestly,
Apparently, I'm just
a lot of...
not on Sabrina Carpenter TikTok.
Oh, no,
You
it's...
didn't make it.
It's
That's
SNL.
Oh, it's SNL.
Yeah.
Oh, for a second,
Yeah.
I thought I was fucking up again because you made like an oh noise. Okay.
Oh, it's good.
Do we want to just start and pray?
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean...
Start
like, I'll
and
start.
pray. Love that.
Start.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. So, 3 weeks ago, last time we were all here, you guys went and discovered, went to begin your investigation on the sort of, I believe it's the Star Peak Tower, I believe is what it was called. I don't have enough internet quality to reopen my notes, so I'm just going to assume that that's what the observatory is called. Star Point. That's what it was. It was the Star Point Tower. You guys went and investigated it, where you found it was relatively abandoned and boarded up. But once inside, it was fairly clean. The walls were covered with sort of this world's version of the horoscopes. Different constellations that are oftentimes associated with each of the sort of months in the seasons. Holly learned that her birthday was not the birthday that she was used to it being, as well as you got a journal of your grandfather's, which allows you to communicate with him, if only slightly. The information he gives you is a little confusing, and but it's at least nice to hear from him again, even if it is distant and not entirely focused, but it's nice. You guys decided, instead of resting in the tower, to teleport back to your penthouse for the night, to get you guys a full rest, because getting there was exhausting.
No, it was easy.
Yeah, okay. Well, for our big buff boys, it wasn't that bad, but you know, for our little squishies, it was misery.
I almost died. All right, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Hey, if I die, it sucks ass for you. All right.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
won't be your problem.
Oh yeah, I expect nothing less. All right, and so you guys went back to the penthouse, and when you guys were all cuddled up, curled up, and ready to go to bed, a couple of you heard the sounds of an intruder entering your penthouse space that you've been renting out. Getting up, the 5 of you quickly realized that this was Michael, your kind of informant with the Black Hand, the one who you helped in the underground tournament just like a few days ago. It's almost said weeks. It's only been like maybe 3 days. He explained his disappointment that you didn't go through with your side of the promise. Which, hey, by the way, a reminder, the box was, an optional mission, and you chose not to. It's fine. Anyway,
You said you just said optional. You said optional.
yeah, and you took it, and then you didn't complete it. So
Technically, all the missions are optional.
Yep.
It's just different consequences.
yeah. Anyway, and you guys, he explained that he just wanted the box back, and when you gave it back to him, he then turned more violent. Fuck. My connection is like not the great.
You're sounding fine.
Okay.
Bill.
Yeah, no, you're doing good.
Hey, if you cut out, we'll say something.
All
yeah,
right.
immediately just cry.
All right. Fair enough. I worry for the Twitch stream, but that's fine. Anyway, you guys, he became more violent and it ended with a horrible fight, which then you learned a lot of Michael's underlings were people also in your position. People who were unable to complete tasks or unwanting to complete tasks for Michael, and then had their mouths and their voice taken from them, and forced to become his sort of assassins. You killed Michael, the Archangel, so congratulations, you killed one. In the ambush, learning these secrets, and you also learned that Holly's grandmother and Seska were taken prisoner during the ambush, after which they were able to quickly get out. As when you destroyed Michael, you also subsequently just destroyed the entirety of the Black Hand mob. Their involvement, and without the Black Hand's involvement, it led to some confusion, stress, and paranoia when Seska couldn't remember who took or what happened to the dragon egg that he had been caring for. Seska's, or Zaref's egg. We're gonna pick up basically right after that moment. You, in Michael's sort of, or was it was one of the assassins that gave you the hint before everything went awry that,
oh, no.
Was it Michael?
We used the avatar spell. Zaref used the avatar spell.
That's what it was.
To get information from Michael.
Yeah, you got information from Michael that a place to start to find that egg would be the Black Hand mob, but would be the Bar and Brimstone, a popular sort of bar in the entertainment district and a hub for the Black Hand mob members. However, with the mob no longer existing, it's curious what you might find there. Anyway, what would you guys like to do?
Can I pull out that one?
Probably already starting to make his way to that bar. Do not let go.
I obviously Holly is coming along. Because have we gotten the full rest yet, or no?
No, you guys have not completed a full rest. So, yeah, because you guys were disturbed in your rest, which means you guys would have to lay down for another 8 hours. And it is already, it's like 4 in the morning at this point. It's like 4 a.m.
Might she also, I think, updated or something? Because I know for a fact I probably used all of my lay on hands points, but it says they're still there.
Okay, well, then remove
them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would we, so if we continue to push on and did more stuff today, would we get an exhaustion point, is my question.
Yes, you would gain an exhaustion point because you didn't rest.
Well, wait a minute, we have the springs.
You guys would have to teleport back there, and you guys don't have
I don't have the spell slots for that.
Yeah, you guys don't have any spell slots to do that.
We have, and plus we only have one arrow, so we could get there but not go back. I mean, we could get there, but it doesn't.
The springs
spell
does not.
slots.
Yeah, the springs does not. The springs can. It's basically a greater restoration and can restore your hit points, and cure exhaustion because it does the equivalent of a greater restoration. Greater restoration does not restore spell slots.
No, absolutely. But I'm just saying, don't get me wrong, not having spell slots sucks. But this is a very dire situation, and we do have a Seska if we do need a teleport. But that's just me.
Seska is not in a position to go anywhere. You can see he's like actively having a panic attack. This man is not okay.
Okay.
I think, yeah, because when Zareth did the interrogation, he did it in a closed. I think he will re-enter back into the main living room. He will inform the party that he is stepping out, and he will.
He will. Sorry, what was that last part?
He is informing the party he is stepping out, and he will go.
All right, you guys want to follow Zareth?
Absolutely.
Yes, but can the egg had like a because there was a blanket that we wrapped the egg in all the time, right? That was
Yes.
or am I okay?
Yes.
Uh,
The blanket is inside. Is currently in like Seska's hotel room, like Seska and Zareth's room.
Well, can I take that and then attempt to? Hey, Ripley, come here. You got a good sniffer on you, right?
Yeah.
Can you sniff this out for me real quick? And then I will hand over the egg thing, and I want to guidance, and I'm going to try to help, because I'm assuming he's already going to have advantage because it's a smell-based check. So I'm just going to give guidance.
Yeah, I
gonna
did
flip
look
the
into
bug.
this. I'll say I did try to look into this before to use divine sense, but it's only for fucking undead shit.
Yeah.
Because fucking
Not for dragons.
rangers are the ones that
But
can sense dragons.
Those investigating the room, you can make an investigation check, or you can make an Arcana check. I would also allow in this situation.
Okay.
Those who want to investigate the room.
What's my
Hey, if Zareth wants to investigate the room before he leaves, I'm gonna let you.
You should do that, please.
If you want to do that,
Did we investigate the room already, like before?
if you did, I wrote some new stuff in the 3 weeks that we haven't played before to like subsequent the fact that like, you know, a lot of shit is going around. You won't be able to get the information that you would have originally. So
Okay.
there's new information to be gained. Sorry, like not to retcon you, but to retcon a little bit. Like I had to change stuff around in the 3 weeks because of certain situations. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you guys want to roll investigation checks, you can roll investigation or Arcana if you have Arcana proficiency. I say that.
It is
I'll
the
do
exact same.
Arcana, I
It's the
guess.
exact same with both.
You can also use guidance or give help actions. You know, on the I would like you to give all of that.
No, don't listen to that. Don't listen to. Sorry, that was from the 69s.
No,
Yeah.
I understand. Wow.
Perchance.
Are you letting me do the perception?
Yes, if you want to do the sniff perception, I'll let you do that. So feel free to roll that.
It would just be the 16, plus 13.
So that's gonna be a 29.
And then what? Guidance is a plus. Oh wow, that's already
D4.
really good.
D4.
Guidance is an 8.
Wow, you guys got this.
27.
All right, perfect. So immediately, Ripley, you are able to sniff where the egg was, figure out that it normally rested just kind of like on the bed between some of the pillows, but it was kind of taken and moved around the room, but you realize the egg did not leave this room. Your trail kind of stops, kind of like in an area, like the area in the floor. And you kind of get a little confused for a moment, but Zareth, with that also incredible roll, kind of looking around, you kind of get the sense that, you kind of get the sense that there either whoever took the egg teleported away, like took it and teleported away, as there's like that sort of like that mark of like an arcane teleportation that is still like the trail is still warm. They left recently, like within the last like 5 minutes or so. You could tell that they probably used a with a 29, which is really good. You could tell they probably used a the spell itself probably was not teleport. It was probably something similar to like Dimension Door, which means they're probably nearby, within 500 feet.
Okay. If I look out the balcony, are they nearby?
Perception check.
Can I try to look at get fresh air smell as well to see if I can?
Yeah, for sure.
It's a 24.
24. There's a couple of hooded figures on the street below. And Rypley, you're too far away. Like, once again, you guys are on the top floor. You're on like the 20th, like the 30th floor. It's a long. How tall was this? Were you on the 50th or something? Like,
you said it was like the very top floor.
This is very high up.
Yeah, it's very high up. Ripley, I will say you're just a little too far to be able to pick up on any of those guys.
Would I?
But there's
I technically still have guidance, right?
No, it only lasts. It's only for one roll, unless Holly wants to do it again.
I am not rolling for investigation checks. I'm rolling it again.
Yeah, go for it.
Give me the guidance, please.
No, go for it.
Hold on. Fuck.
Just get like a 3 or a 4, and then Caleb has to acquiesce. God damn it.
1.
1. Yeah, no, it's just they're a little too far. You can't really pick up on any of their scents, but it might be one of the people down there. There's a few people there's like a handful of people in cloaks. It's kind of like the people who might be walking home drunk from bars. Is kind of the vibe you get of like the couple people who are out there. But there's like also a few, like they're all in like kind of like dark cloaks. From this distance, you can't pick out if like one singular person that's holding a giant egg. People have cloaks and satchels and whatnot. You probably get I will say you get the idea that it probably would not be a smart idea to carry a giant dragon egg around in the street in like a baby Bjorn like you guys do, but you guys are insane. It is most likely that somebody may have put the egg into something like a bag of holding, or in some sort of like pocket, pocket domain.
Yeah, like a portable hole.
Like a portable
Are
hole.
these guys wearing similar cloaks to our attackers from earlier?
Your attackers from earlier also wear black cloaks, but the idea of a black cloak is not like. It's not like custom to the Black Hand mob. It's just
a lot of people can have it.
A lot of people wear black cloaks.
These guys are unfortunately gonna have a bad night then. They are in sight.
Yeah, you see like a group of like 3 or so people kind of like walking down the street, wearing like dark cloaks.
Alright, I'm gonna try to use Misty Step and get down there with a mix of like just gravity and once I'm actually closer to the ground, Misty Step like in front of them.
Just jump.
Yep.
For sure. All right, cool. Yeah, you jump and Misty Step, and once you get to the ground, everybody else, are you jumping as well? Are you going down there? Are you taking the elevator or stairs?
I am using the cloak with the bat, and I am soaring down like Batman. Absolutely, we're going together.
Okay.
Do let me check to see if I have a wild shape.
I apparently have spell slots.
It says I do. Okay, I'm gonna. But also,
I think you might have taken a long rest by accident.
No, I have not. I have 22 hit points.
Not you.
No, Dante.
Dante, I think it did.
Okay. So I
know for a fact.
I mean, I got taken out pretty quickly.
I know for a fact you used one of them. So if you just.
I have one. I have all of my first levels, and I have 1 second level left.
Okay, so that makes sense. Because he did hit you pretty hard, so that makes sense.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
Right. How are people descending? How are people descending?
I want to turn into No. Holly wouldn't know about physics like that. I can't use that as a thing. Can I turn into a small cat and like leap and get onto the shoulder of no, because Misty Step is a single person actually.
You can get on the shoulder of Ramsey.
Oh, in that case, fuck yeah. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
absolutely.
a little like brown tabby cat.
Jump onto Ramsey's shoulder, and Ramsey can easily carry you down. Quinn and Rypley.
I'll do it. Honestly, it's a very similar motion to Zareth, except rather than like magically bamping, it's more like Ripley turns into air itself, and then once within 30 feet.
Yeah, Misty Step. Quinn.
I guess I'll just use my flying broom.
Yeah,
Seems like
easy.
the safest bet.
You vault over the balcony and just hop and sit on your broom. Easily, you guys make it to the ground without taking any fall damage. You drop around this like group of like 3 individuals. They all appear to be fairly human. One of them's like a half elf. And like they immediately kind of look at you like eyes wide as you just drop on them. Surprise round, I guess. What would you like to do? Should we roll initiative? I don't know.
Are these even the people we're looking for?
You don't know yet, but you have the upper hand as you just appeared in front of them.
I'll tell you what. Alycia, what do you think? We rolling for initiative? It's your mission.
I was gonna see if I could try holding him in place. And
Oh,
then
you at this point when you guys
pocket?
drop, I imagine the 5 of you surround these 3 individuals.
Okay, can I now that I'm on the ground, can I try to do a perception check again?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Okay.
I'll definitely let you re-roll that.
God damn it, it fucking hit it.
It was a really cool landing. You kind of forgot what you're looking for in that moment. You feel super cool.
Okay. All right.
How many of them are
I'm
there?
pretty
There
sure I
are
also
3.
used all of
You
them.
were surrounded 3 individuals. They all appear to be young men in like their early 20s. I will say with a 12, you can immediately smell alcohol in all 3 of them.
Cool, that's definitely what I wanted.
This is the only.
Can they make a wisdom save for me, really quick?
Yeah, for sure they can.
This is the best city for Ramsey to be Batman in, to play Batman.
4, 8, and 5.
They all fail. They are held in place. They can no longer move.
All right, perfect. Yeah, you cast hold person on them. They immediately
We can
tense
just
up.
flavor it as a glare. They're
Mhm.
frozen in place.
Yep.
And as they're frozen in place, I am going to search each of their person.
Yep. Go ahead, make investigation checks. I'll let you do it with advantage because they can't fucking do anything to stop you.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna say instead of making a check, Ramsey has his revolver at the ready, just holding an action.
Mm-hmm.
An advantage. We'll go with the 17.
17. Looking at them, you flip and tear open their bags. They've got like a few silver on them, and like a couple of satchels. They don't appear to be equipped with any magical items. None of them. They're just like wearing cloaks, and are very general city garb. These do not appear to be your guys.
Okay. This spell ends, and I was going to continue trying to find his.
As the spell ends, they immediately like 3 guys. They're just like, fucking weirdos,
see-
and they just keep going off down the street. You don't take anything from them, I assume.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I want my
No.
kid back. I'm not looking to mug a bunch of nobodies.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
I gotta mug some dude.
As with Holly on his shoulder, I think Ramsey is going to walk up beside Zareth.
Do you want us to stay with you, or do you want us to split up? It's your call.
I gotta find my kid. More eyes on the road might help.
Okay. Holly, can you still
And Ramsey sort of
Would you,
mimes birds.
Zareth, do you want to? I will make
Uh,
me a This wouldn't be Arcana. This would be more just make me a flat intelligence check.
Okay.
Make me a flat intelligence check, and I'll give you some information, because you already know what spell they used to take the egg out of there.
Yeah, I say no.
So 500 feet is a lot, but it's not that much when you compare it to the city at large. There's no way they could have made it back to the entertainment district at this point, timeline-wise. And there are a couple of other inns and hotels on this sort of strip that are not as glamorous as the one you're staying at, as well as a couple of, like, apartment buildings and bars. And so there is a radius you can work with.
Well, the Mafia had a symbol at one point, didn't they?
Yes, they do.
Are some of these hotels still marked with them, even if they're under?
The mark would still be there. The mark is normally just like a handprint painted with like black ink. It's like kind of like a black hand. That's what is normally the symbol, and kind of like was on the sort of leather breastplates of the assassins that you guys were fighting earlier. I'll give you that.
Okay. Do any of the hotels nearby have something like that in their decor? Or graffitied on the sides?
This would be another investigation check, and everybody who's down here, feel free to also make one if you want to also look for any insignia. And that's if Seraph, are you giving them all this information that I'm giving you?
I still have advantage on take the 2.
Sorry, Rypley.
No, it's fine. I'm not good with investigation anyway.
Mm-hmm.
What is with? Wait, that sucks.
Alycia, you're saving the 69, right? That makes sense.
I was hoping to save it for a little bit more session, but yeah, I don't think I can afford to right.
Caleb, I know that like Alicia's making the checks. Can I give
You can-
Alycia one of
you
my
can-
lucky points?
Sure, but I mean, also you can make this check. If Seraph is like giving this information, be like they can't have gone far, like they can't be
Okay.
far. Like, you know, if Seraph, if you're giving them this information, like everybody can make these checks.
Yeah, they have the information.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely then.
So
Okay, for sure. An
So
investigation, right?
Yeah, everybody kind of knows what you should be looking for.
Okay, that's gonna be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Holly and Quinn, do you guys also want to make investigation checks?
Do I make it with my normal stats as a cat, or do I make it with cat stats?
So because this is an intelligence based one, your mental stats are not cat stats because you're a druid.
Okay.
So that's the fun part of it being a druid. Your wisdom, intelligence, and charisma are all the same.
Yeah, I feel like we've had this talk 7 billion times, but every single time I always forget. Okay,
No,
so
you're good.
investigation.
Because they don't wild shape enough.
Great, it matters a lot. Can it be perception?
Yes, I allow perception in this time.
Okay,
Ripley,
thank
if you
you.
also want to use perception as well, I know that's better.
14.
Okay, well, hold on.
I'll let you reroll.
Like sight-based perception.
I'll let you use sniff because you're specifically sniffing something out.
I'm smelling for pain.
I've given you a thing.
Yep, Holly did give you a thing. Quinn, if you want to roll investigation or perception as well.
Absolutely. Investigation or perception?
Yes, I'll let you do either or in this scenario because you guys are looking for anywhere where this person might have gone.
Wonderful. Just, my computer is being not the best at the moment, so it'll just be a second because it's been a little slow.
17 is significantly better.
Even on perception.
Alrighty. So, hello. We'll flavor it this way, Zareth. As you get down there and you realize these three guys are not who you're looking for, it's just frustration that fills your mind in that moment, and you kind of like you just become so frustrated, and angry in that moment that you're just so overwhelmed by emotion that you don't see what your friends do, but Holly, did you roll?
Yeah. Oh wait, I rolled in fucking roll 20 because or D&D on fucking. I'm tired.
That's okay.
That's okay. Yeah. So hey, I'm fine with that. I rolled shit.
Well, that's fine. Just roll again. Ramsey and Quinn, what you see.
That's even worse, actually. I'm a cat.
What was it in D&D Beyond?
No, I'm sticking with the 8. The other one was like, it was only 14. It's not very good.
14 would see it. So, sight-wise, you see it. Anyway, Ramsey and Quinn, you guys see just a small, like black handprint pressed on the side of, like, one of these, like, sort of, like, dive bars that are just down the street. Pressed, like, beside on the thing. And Rypley, you kind of, like, once that's pointed out, you kind of tilt up your nose, trying to find that scent, and it's a little bit, the scent of the egg is much stronger down here than it was on the balcony, which tells you that, it's close.
Ramsey is going to take a moment and like put the revolver back on his belt and sort of reach for Zareth's hand before pointing toward the bar with the black handprint.
We've got it again. Come on.
He'll head towards the bar.
You guys head towards not the bar itself, but the handprint's kind of like on like the side of the alleyway. And once you guys get to the alleyway, there's like a small staircase that goes down into like what looks like a cellar of some sort. And you see the doorknob is painted black.
Cool. I'm getting in there.
You go grab the door. It's locked.
Can I kick it down?
Kick it down?
Oh! I'm gonna give you the help action. You deserve it.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Take that
This
advantage,
is, I
Alycia.
will be honest, this is a metal door. This is a cellar door, so it's made of it's made out of metal.
Alycia, it's up to you. My athletics is a +7. If you want to take the advantage, I think you got this.
My athletics is a +0. I'm a nerd.
Would you like me to roll the +7 with advantage, Alycia?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, sounds good. All right, I want to flavor it as like we're kicking the door at the same time. I think that'd be cool.
Absolutely.
Okay, and let me just. I'm gonna give it the lucky roll. So that's a d20 +7. Come on. All right, 22.
Much better. With the 22, yeah, you kind of you kick it once and it doesn't much. You kick it a second time and it swings wide open, and you're looking down into what looks to just be like a dusty wine cellar. The lights are off. There's like a small like staircase that goes down, and you're just looking into like this room with large wine barrels and like large tankards that sit along the wall. And the place does smell so much of wine. But I will say, Rypley, with your good nose, the scent is getting stronger.
Why do you keep hiding it in fucking like cellars? Isn't that it wasn't in a cellar beginning in the first place?
It was also in I didn't put that together. My bad. It's not in the you guys want to investigate? So think of it this way: it is a small rectangular room. With a bunch of like tankards lining the walls. Each of them are huge. Like they're maybe like 5 feet, like 5 by 5 feet. Like they're huge. And this place like reeks of alcohol as you enter. The lantern. There are two kind of like lanterns that are hanging from. I guess it wouldn't be lanterns in this case. We're in Zemria. There's 2 lights in the ceiling, but they're off. As you enter, and that's about all you see. There's about 12 of these sort of tankards total, and a couple of shelves with just wine bottles laying on them. What do you guys want to do?
To investigate with Ramsey.
Can I investigate some of the tankards? I will turn back into a human at this point because I also do want to cast Holly's little lights because I wish to be able to see things.
For sure. You have dark vision as a cat, though.
Yeah, but I also want to be able to like touch things and look at them. And so I will.
Going for this.
Could instead of a investigation, could I do a survival to see if the alcohol in these kegs or in these barrels is any way drinkable?
For sure.
Because I think that will tell us a lot about the current state of this place's, if it's in disrepair or not. You know. Survival. $26.
You kind of like pull the tap on one of them and kind of like let some wine pour into your hand and take a little sip. It's very drinkable wine. Like it's nice. It's not like it's cheap wine, but it's definitely drinkable. Holly, with the 26 though, I will tell you, it's warm. Like it's like warm wine.
This is a cold cellar.
The cellar itself is cold, but the wine is like warm.
Can I like druidcraft to open the wooden barrel itself to like see, to take a little peek inside, like open the top of it?
There you can't. So like they're like embedded in the wall. So like what you're it's like a giant like 5x5 tankard, but it's like embedded into the wall. You'd have to like take it out to open the top of it.
Okay.
It's like embedded.
Could I take my bag of holding out and then open it and then just undo it and then open the front of it so then all the wine goes into my bag of holding?
I think you'd run out of space in your bag of holding.
For what? For one single big barrel? That's one barrel. Come on.
This is like a oversized barrel.
This is like I thought this was like a regular barrel
It is
size.
like no. This is like 5
okay.
feet. Like so, it is 5 feet wide and 5 feet tall. Of wine.
That's drinkable.
And then there's 12 of them. Zareth, what are you investigating?
Just for one.
I was just looking for more clues.
All right, looking around. Looking around quickly. Holly had the right decision in turning on the taps, because as Holly is like turning on one of them, you go and you turn on another one, and you realize the wine doesn't come out. And then you stop, and when Holly does, you turn it on, and then the wine comes out. When how am I explaining this? Wine can only come out of one of these barrels at a time.
And Oh, sorry. Keep talking.
And Zareth, the wine you have, the wine, like the wine that you like, do you, I don't know, scoops up some wine? I don't know if you drink it.
No, he's not gonna be drinking. He's looking for his kid.
Could I
puzzle.
Not exactly that time.
Could I do something, Caleb? What's the ground made out of?
Wood. Or I guess here it'd be stone. Sorry, it'd be stone.
Can I mold earth like a little pit and then open it up so then all the alcohol, all the wine pours into there, so then I can get a look inside this barrel because I need to look inside this fucking barrel.
You pour some wine.
If I do the breath attack, would that start cracking everything open?
It might. I mean, yeah, it would damage the walls and it would damage the barrels.
Oh, that'll speed it up.
You just so all right, friends make Constitution saving throws.
Can I get disadvantage if I like block Holly?
Sure.
Okay.
And then Holly gets advantage.
Yeah.
Sorry. This is a what?
Zareth is using his roar attack, I guess technically since it's a breath weapon, to shatter the walls, to shatter the tankards.
Con save, you said. No, Ramsey, you don't need to.
No, listen. Listen,
no.
you're last time I checked, you were still a cat.
No, I'm a human now.
Okay.
Plus, I rolled an 18 with my first one.
Oh yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna.
Alright
Fuck, do I still have any of the fucking.
Well,
Alright, Ramsey,
Nah,
found
yeah,
it.
I used all of them.
Yeah.
that it.
Quinn, I need you to also make me a Constitution saving throw, and then go ahead roll damage for me, Alycia.
Okay.
This is very clever. Now this will work. I want to tell you this will work, but you do need to damage your friends to do it, unless you told them to leave.
I mean, clearly not. That never happened. We are getting hit.
That's okay. That's
All
okay.
right, so I'm pretty sure that's a failure for everybody.
Except Holly, right? 18?
18 with Holly. Holly takes half damage.
Good.
Let's go ahead. Roll damage.
I would like to think that they're not standing in front of it.
Well,
Yeah,
Holly's right in front of the
it's a radius around you, isn't it?
No, it's a cone.
I thought it was a radius. This was the earthquake one, right?
Yeah, it's a cone in front of him.
I thought it was a. Oh, I thought it was. Never mind, guys. I thought it was a radius.
So we don't take damage.
So you guys don't take damage and ignore me.
The
for
room
making-
shakes. That's what the saves were for.
Yeah,
but we're
for
fine.
sakes. So, my bad. I don't know what I'm doing. Listen, it's
really loud.
It's been 3 weeks. Give me a break. Oh yeah. So you do this, and the tankards burst open as wine begins to flood the bottom part of this room. However, Holly, the one with the warm wine, you notice as it kind of breaks open, you see this like soft yellowish light coming from like the back of the barrel. Zareth and everybody else also see that soft yellow light as chunks of the tankard and like the wine is flooding out through the bottom.
Can I use Druidcraft to open it up so it's like it's much clearer what is behind in the back of this barrel?
Yeah.
So we're gonna like look at it.
You look at it up. It appears to be a sort of pathway lit up by like sort of like these yellow sort of like round yellowish rocks crystal things that are like embedded in the roof.
Mm-hmm. Could I attempt to because the wall itself is made out of stone, right? Could I just earthbend it open using to fucking
Oh no! There is a pathway. Like once you open the barrel, you open up the.
Okay. That guy's fuck yeah.
Like it's like there's like a pathway, and you can see kind of like leads in like a sort of like a curvature that leads downward. I assume you guys go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Full speed ahead.
I will gesture for Rypley to go first with the sniffer.
All right. Do we want to do?
I'm gonna die.
Do we want to do? Actually, tell me who's going first. So, if Rypley, you're in the
How much
front.
HP do you have, Rypley?
Hey,
I don't imagine that they're going through the strategic thoughts right now. It's just okay, forward, going after Kid.
Could I form? Could I use? Okay, I still do have spell slots, by the way. To be clear.
actually, yeah. Sorry, you do have a point. I'm gonna use. I forgot. I can heal myself. I forgot I'm cure wounds.
You use cure wounds on yourself. You can do that.
I'm casting also a second level cure wounds on him. Yeah, and then I was also gonna make just a bunch of healing apples with a first level spell slot. So to roll 1d4 and then also do the 2d8 of healing to Dog Boy. Dog Boy, you heal.
I'm using as many as my first level spell slots for this.
Okay.
Well, Dog Boy, you heal 11 from you. Sorry, you heal 16 from me. And then
Hold on, 6.
Caleb, was it a
Let me add
D4 for a first
16.
level for healing potion?
Yes,
or no?
it's a D4.
Okay.
For the healing apple, it's a D4.
Yes.
It's a D4 plus.
Alright, your healing potions are walking away.
Boo.
No, I'm trying to kill. Oh no, sorry, Caleb. Let me rephrase. I'm trying to make apples. I'm trying to just grow.
Oh yeah, your apples do a D4 of healing each. Yeah. I believe it's D4 plus. It's 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
All right. Yeah, I have one spell slot left. I'm gonna keep that.
Okay.
Oh my
So
god, yeah.
I'm gonna, and then I am going to start following along. I
So
do not want.
I'm
I
at
do not want Zareth
52
to get
now.
too far ahead.
All right, you guys are moving ahead and move downwards, and you realize this sort of way downwards it gets deeper and deeper and deeper, and it's a fairly steep slope. Like, these are not like stairs. This is like a slope that just goes straight downward. And it goes down quite a bit, and you start to feel just like it starts to feel extremely humid in this small tunnel as you guys go down further and further, until it opens up into a small, what almost looks like some sort of like altar or temple space. There are these tall, sort of obsidian pillars that kind of hold up the corners of this room. The walls also made of stone, but they're decorated with these sort of like glowing orange crystals that almost look like melting sap and amber, the way they like drip and hold themselves around in the corners of this sort of interior. The room is about like 80 or so feet long, as you guys have to enter down and go into this hall. But you can see piles of like gold, crates, and boxes, just like scattered and pushed to the sides. It looks like this is like a hideout. What this used to be a church of something, and has then been turned into a hideout.
Can I open a couple of these boxes?
Yeah, you open a couple of crates.
I would like to investigate the boxes real quickly, and then to see if there's any 1 egg, 2 cool shit.
Yeah, for sure. You open up some of the boxes. Roll investigation checks. Those who want to check out the boxes. But while you guys are investigating,
have advantage turned off.
While you guys are investigating, Zareth, what you notice specifically is at the very far end of this room is a small, almost like pedestal that is surrounded by a small sort of river of magma, and behind it appears to be this sort of whatever a much larger lake of magma. And the pedestal appears to be in like the shape of like an anvil.
Like it on a pedestal.
The egg is up there on a pedestal, just sitting on this anvil.
Cool.
It does
We'll
it like, yeah. You walk up. You gonna go grab the egg?
Yep.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
No, no. The rogue didn't investigate for traps.
Yeah. By the way, inside the crates, there's gold. There appears to be like very fancy artworks, beautiful sort of silks, things that appear to have very high value. Not so much magical items, just like
Loot. I'm taking all that shit. All of it's coming with me.
Okay, well you can look after. That's a 12. Zareth, as you rush up to go grab the egg, you place your hands on the egg, and you feel as two like burning what almost feel like manticles like wrap around your wrists, and you look down, and the chain, like these like manticles with chains that are burning hot, appear to have just shot directly out of the magma and wrapped around and chaining you down. You're still, it gave you enough movement that you're still able to keep your hands on and hold the egg, but you are now tied down and basically kept in place. And while you're kept in place, sorry, these will do fire damage to you, but you're resistant, so it's fine. So you're gonna take 14.
Resistant to magic and immune to.
This is magical. Hey, this is magical. Random manacles that shoot up from fire is pretty magical in my opinion. You know, it's like 14 points of fire damage halved to 8 because... 17, sorry, 7. Half to 7.
Yeah.
My bad. Caleb doesn't know math. Half to 7 points of damage as you are chained down to the ground. As Zareth is captured, You see a figure kind of peel around the side, in kind of like a dark cloak. And you hear them say, well, I never expected to catch a dragon.
Can I try something?
For sure.
Can I get... oh, God, I hate fucking... So I'm remembering I have like 17 different saving throws. They're probably gonna break from it because a shit saving throw, but can I get them to make a dexterity and or strength?
They're going to make a dexterity save because their dex is significantly better. That's going to be a 23.
Yeah, obviously that doesn't work. But Ripley attempts to do the same thing as I use Channel Divinity, Nature's Wrath, to try to bind them.
They very quickly just whoosh out of the way. They almost seem to like... The way they move, they do not walk. They just hover and shift. They shift like 5 feet away and quickly like evade the attack. They kind of look back at you, the rest of you. And they kind of look and kind of tilt their head and they go, wait a moment. Don't I know you?
What?
They pull back their cloaked head, and kind of like, and you see this very handsome looking red tiefling, with a sort of tattoo on the side of his neck.
No.
As Armand stands in front of you, and he goes, forgive me, I could have sworn that you guys were the folks who sent me off to jail. Isn't that right?
Ripley looks at everyone else.
Can I shoot him? Can I shoot him with an arrow?
For sure.
Cool.
Ripley looks at everyone else. Who is this loser?
I would like to.
That doesn't sound like us. We usually kill who we come across.
I would like to shoot an arrow specifically loaded with a healing apple seed, with a second level spell slot, and I would just like to,
Go ahead. You could try to hit him.
I know it probably won't work, but it's just a kind of spite thing at this point, you know. Like I gotta.
Gotta try.
Oh wait, that's not. That's plus 2 more because I forgot to add the
12?
magic weapon.
Would be 20. So that's
21.
21. He's gonna need to evade it. This is just the thing. He's gonna fuck it. Why not? Once again, he just his position seems to shift slightly, as the cloak kind of flutters and your ear goes wide and you hear it sizzle as it hits the magma behind him.
Great. Could I then? Because I still, it will still, you know, grow on target.
Yeah. It sizzles and it just grows out of them. It falls into the magma.
I want to hit the wall. All right.
Oh well, the wall is like, I mean, you probably could hit the wall.
The longbow?
Yeah, with a longbow you could hit the wall. Never mind. I thought about it. It's like, no, even if it is like 80 feet across, I'm like, yeah, you could probably still hit it with a longbow.
I just want to grow a tree on the wall above the magma. That's it.
For sure.
I don't know if this is like a surprise round or we're just not rolling for initiative yet.
I would like you to roll for initiative, but
okay.
I was about to, but we're doing stuff.
No, we're all good. All good. I just
Armand
wasn't
kind
sure.
of smiles and he looks to you, Zareth, and he goes, "No, Felix, I really didn't know. I didn't see you as the father type. I guess I could have guessed. Obsidian dragon, obsidian egg. Curious, really. Anyway, can we have everybody roll for initiative?
Yes. Sorry for stealing your thunder, DM. Please
okay.
don't steal my life.
Listen, I said I'm gonna bring back this guy because he technically got out a while ago, and then we just never went back to it.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well.
Everybody thank Lyndon.
Yeah. Okay. Ramsey, initiative?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I thought I sent it. That's a 20.
If
Oh,
we
yeah.
do kill him, I would like to point out
7.
I am taking his head and I'm putting it in front of Lyndon's one.
Quinn, Quinn and
Yes.
Holly, I need initiative, please.
I did.
Check on my
Oh,
modifier.
you got
14.
14. Sorry.
Mhm. There you go.
Amazing. All right. So, with that, I believe our mom gets to go first. He is kind of smiling, and he goes, "You know, I really didn't expect you guys to ever see you guys again. I mean, frankly, I kind of been avoiding it. You know, figured that if you knew I got out, you'd hunt me down or something. It seems to be your whole motive. You know, taking out my friends and their whole abyss cult thing, right?"
I'm going to turn your balls into sending stones.
That's funny. That's funny. He's going to. You see him like kind of quickly flick his wrist. Ramsey, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Absolutely. That's a 16.
Ooh, 16 succeeds, but you're gonna take yeah, meets it, beats it. So yeah, 16 succeeds. You're gonna take half damage.
Thank you.
As you see these scorching like bright red metal chains reach up to the ground, and they go to wrap around you, but you easily pull back. But they kind of like just nick you slightly as you kind of like step away. 15 points of damage, halved to 7, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, you could say it's 8. It's up to you if you want to round up or down.
We'll round up, say 8.
Sounds good. 8.
Ramsey is you take 8 points of damage as the manacles come, as he goes whoosh, and they miss. He goes, you guys have been really a pain. I know this looks bad, but I'm just, trying to make my offering, and I was hoping this would go by smoothly. I didn't realize, that gold guy had another kid, really. I mean, it's kind of beyond me. He kind of shrugs. As he does so, fuck it, we ball. Quinn and Holly, because he doesn't actually know who Rypley is. And he remembers you two. I'm gonna roll.
Ripley did, before the comment, did fully go, who is this
Yeah,
loser again?
Yeah.
Are you new to the team? I thought you had like a Seder with you. Whatever. Oh, and a mushroom. That's what it was. I remember that one.
Really looks at her, you really did replace me when I went to go do my trials.
We really didn't. We hated him. We hated him so much.
No, it was. Don't think of it as a replacement. It was more like we had to get a
You chose an
teacher.
animal. You took.
No, we had to get a
Oh,
I did not choose him.
No.
Ripley, A-Cap, he was a dick.
Fair.
It was a forced substitute teacher.
met the
We
same
didn't
guy.
like him. We want you. You had to go leave, do something, but we still had to have someone to fill your position on the team because you are invaluable to us. All right? Now go kick his ass.
All right, okay, listen, shut up. He kind of goes, and you see him just blast 2 of these, sort of, reddish blasts to each of you. So that's going to be a 23 on Quinn and an 18 on Holly.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
Okay, do both of those hit?
Just Mommy
Yeah.
Lilith
Mhm.
returned
Yeah.
baby boy's powers. Good for him.
Alright. Alright, frickin'. Heck, I need another one. Perfect. There we go. So, Quinn, you're going to take 17 points of force damage. Holly, you're going to take 13 points of force damage. As he goes, shut up, and that is his turn, because he used his manacles, and, There we go. Ramsey, you're up.
Yeah, absolutely.
You are not detained. He's about 20 feet from you, so you can...
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Opening up, we are going to... bonus action. I would like to hex. This is going to be strength.
Got it?
Lovely. You said he's 20 feet away from me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, absolutely. Ramsey is going to take out his revolver and fire 2 shots.
Got it.
All right, that's not an advantage. It's a d20 plus 12, 23, and then we have the second one. That's going to be a 30. Do both hit?
Both of the... Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Damn. It
I
sucks
said
that he had to use his thing for some reason.
Let's see.
Mhm.
Sorry. All right, lovely. So, doing both the damage counts at once. Ramsey's going to shoot twice. And I said I was going for those balls, Caleb. So that's 48 plus 2d6 plus 12. That's 36 damage. I am shooting in the crotch.
Oh,
Thank
Wait,
you.
how many shots do you have?
That was 2 shots. I'm not going to action surge yet.
Okay. Is it 1 per testicle?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
He takes it. He's not knocked down, but he goes, Okay, that's a
Yeah.
low blow.
I learned it from the best.
And I'm going to look at Rypley.
Just because I do something doesn't mean that everyone else should do it.
Quinn, it's your
That's
turn.
my turn! That's my turn!
I hope Ramsey gets blasted in the balls next turn.
Quinn?
Yes. 'Tis my turn. Aside from the force damage, I'm not under any, like, effects or anything, am I?
No. You just got hit by an Eldritch Blast. You're fine.
Cool. Yeah, just making sure. Fuck it. I'm gonna use first level spell slot just to cast at first level guiding bolts.
First level spell slot at first level.
I know, crazy, right?
All right.
So does a 16 hit?
A 16 does not hit.
Fuck. Oh, let me DM you something real quick, cause you might hate me for this.
What's up? No, you cannot. Remember, they can only be
damn.
used. They can only be used for things within the abilities category.
Yeah, I thought so, but I
Yeah.
thought I would double check.
No, that was like the one thing I was like, hey, this is super OP. Cannot be used for attacks.
Yeah. Okay. God, who's I'll give my bardic inspiration to Zareth, because Zareth is the one kind of going through it emotionally right now. So,
Yeah, oh yeah. Sounds
so
good.
yeah, bardic
Ripley,
inspiration to
you're
Zareth.
What do you? Can I ask? What do you say to bardically inspire Zareth?
Oh God, that's a fantastic question.
Sorry.
While you think about that, I have to do that for one moment. So be good.
Zareth, I know that this is all a very difficult situation for you, but keep in mind that this man is responsible, so go rip his head off.
There will be nothing left.
Just a thumbs up.
I love them both so much.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Mr. Teafling!
All right. Quinn, have you given your inspiration?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rypley, it is your turn.
Ripley is a bit confused, but so I don't frankly. I mean, I guess this is. I guess you're a bad. I don't.
He bled a child! He bled a child, Ripley! He steals child blood!
Ripley looks at Ramsey extremely tired. I was just stabbed through the neck. I need you to just calm down a minute, alright? I'm kind of tired.
In all fairness, I don't stab children, alright? I steal
This
dragon
is the second
blood.
child he's abducted.
I steal dragon blood! What does this have to do with
It's true.
children?
It is actually no, but it is. But you are getting it from a child. That's your source, though.
That's true.
Ripley
Well-
just. Everyone is arguing, is just stretching. Okay, I guess
Yeah,
we're,
Ripley, are you okay? You've lost a lot of blood.
I guess we're doing this. But I don't have a lot of spells, so I guess we have to go back to the good old classic. And Ripley's gonna slowly start banging on his chest, and with every hit, a wind stirs up, and the faster it goes, it begins to stir up quicker as I begin to rage. And I'm just going to. I'm assuming my movement is enough to get there.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Cool. I don't have a lot of health, but I'm just gonna run straight at him.
For sure.
I'll make sure I don't have advantage turned on.
Yo, Trashy, thank you for the raid. Our quality is
Yo.
shit,
Does
but we're
it-
all here. Hello. Sorry.
Does a soft 20 hit?
A soft 20 does hit, yes.
Cool. Jesus fucking Christ. 26 damage.
Goodness.
He also has to
okay.
make a. He has to make a strength save or be pushed. 15. He has to make a 15 strength save or be pushed back.
For sure, yes.
I have one smite left, but I
Okay,
need to
that's
save.
that's a 19, so that'll succeed.
Okay. Yep.
He's not even that strong. I just rolled really well.
Oh, that's fine. And then I'm gonna pull back with my second attack. And a 22 definitely hits.
Obviously.
12 points of damage, and I used a bonus action, so I don't have anything that I can do. No, because I'll. All right. Well, you know what? I'm all up in this business. So at least I have Sentinel. So if he goes to attack anyone else,
Oh, yeah, that's
I can use a reaction to hit him.
fair enough. All right.
Ripley's just look. How tall is he actually?
He's like 6 foot. I think you're definitely taller than him. He's not like
I have
he's
like
not an
2
enormous guy.
I have like 2 inches on him. I'm like 1 or 2 inches on this guy. Ripley's just
go.
like,
I'll give you like
can
3.
you please just? I'm very tired. Can you just
Oh, man,
surrender
you
or
hit,
something? I
you hit
don't
really
know.
odd. Wait. Are
Yeah,
are you the guy that absolutely obliterated the kid? Oh fuck, what was his name? Crone's kid.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I burnt him inside out.
Elias or something?
So,
Yeah.
I don't. It's fine. I've already
I think his
made.
name was Alizar, actually.
Thank you, Dragon.
So listen, I'm over that already. I did my whole the face thing. Can you just like, I don't know, Listen, this is a very quiet range right now. Can you just please, like, fall over? So I don't.
Roll a
Why are you here?
persuasion. Roll a persuasion or intimidation check. I'll let you do either.
Sure, I'll do an intimidation.
Please go home.
11.
He goes,
Please let me.
no.
Okay.
Holly, it is your turn.
Alright.
Great. Okay. So at this point, I will just load just a second arrow. I'm fired firm. Fuck this dude. No, nah. Well, actually. So how's Ripley looking again?
I'm at 52. I'm like, enough.
Oh, you're fine then. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot one arrow at Armand. Just with another tree in it.
For sure.
Let's see. That is God, where's the tab with my character sheet? God damn it. Action longbow 12. $19?
19 does hit.
Nice. Okay.
He's already used his evasion. So.
Fuck, and I have to remember exactly how much damage everything is because there's like 7 different things that happen. It's so there's that, and then it's second level spell slot, so it's D8, so 2D8, and then okay, so it's 25 damage, and I specifically want to grow the tree so it like hits around his shoulders and sort of grows up almost behind his head, almost.
You manage to do that, and he kind of gets very off balance for a moment, but he is still standing. So how much damage is that total? Hold on. 10. 25 total. Yeah, he's still standing. He does not look good as he kind of like grabs it and he goes, "Oh, I can't tell if you got smarter or stronger since last time we fought." Alright, Zeref. On your turn, you are binded. So I need you to make a strength saving throw to break the binds. As well as you're going to take an additional 2d6 fire damage. Ooh, that's almost max. I'm so sorry. That's 11 points. Half to course. Oh, sorry, 11 half to 5 because it is fire damage. I need you to make a strength saving throw to break the bonds because you are binded and held in this position. Like you have very little movement.
But it's like it's clasped at my wrist, right? So meaning I can still speak.
You can still speak. Yeah. Yeah, you can't do nothing, but you are like unable to move, and you're like forced to face. Your back is like facing the fight.
That's fine. I'm just gonna make sure I have my kid.
You can't turn around. Yeah,
it's okay. I've got my kid in my hands, right?
Yep.
Cool. I'm just gonna blink out of there.
All right, cool. Are you Misty stepping or?
Blink.
No, I blink.
Oh, blink. Oh, that's another spell. Yes, of course. Can blink take items?
Yeah, I think it's just everything on your person.
Cool. Yeah, technically it is an item. So you blink and you vanish, and you guys hear the kshink. The metal clanks back to the ground, and it's almost like snakes. It slithers away back down into the magma. All right. It's my turn.
Oh no!
Armand does not have anyone binded at the moment, so he can't do that. That's fine. He will try to bind. He's gonna try to bind you, Ripley, because you're right there. I need to make you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Okay.
Because you are his biggest threat being in his face.
To open my sheet. I have nothing. This isn't an attack. It's
a save.
No, I mean what he is doing.
Mm,
I mean, not that it. Actually, no, never mind.
I mean, technically no, because he's not the one attacking. 12 is a failure, as you are now binded. You are binded by these scalding hot metal as they wrap around your wrists.
Rypley just looks down, looks back at him.
14 points of fire damage to you.
Yeah, that's all magical, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
Rypley looks down and just looks back up. Really?
He kind of does like the peace sign, and begins to step away from you. I want you to make. You're allowed to make with your sentinel. You're allowed to make a strike, but you have disadvantage now because you're binded.
Okay, cool.
He's going to try to get out of your grasp because you are a problem, and he wants away from it.
19.
19 will still hit him, so yeah. And then I guess he doesn't move because sentinel.
19. 21.
All right.
Yeah, he doesn't move. Really just fucking punches him in the side, like in his hip.
He kind of looks like a son of a bitch, and he's just kind of like he immediately is just going to immediately just throw everything at you because you are the biggest issue.
Just like, come on, just
25 and 23 hit.
Yes, it was like we can do it the easy way or the hard way, man. Just
7 points. And,
is that melee? What is that?
Force.
Okay.
He's blasting you. He doesn't appear to have a weapon on him.
So it's 7.
7 points, and then it's...
Excuse me.
15 points as well. I rolled significantly worse on these two.
I'm still up.
All right. Yeah, that's his turn. He can't go. And he already... Yeah, I hate how I used my turns at the beginning of the fight. That's fine. He's already... he's not looking fantastic. Keep going. All right, Ramsey, you're up. Oh,
wonderful.
Ramsey, I'm sorry. At the end of Armand's turn, the ground around you begins to shake as you see the magma begin to bubble as almost an earthquake. It almost feels like an earthquake has begun down here. And those drops of like golden amber rocks begin to slowly ooze and drip. As something is activating. Ramsey, it is your turn.
Wonderful. Bonus action, I'm going to Fighting Spirit. So that is going to give me 10 temporary HP, which I need. And I'm going to get advantage on all of my attacks. I am going to use Sharpshooter, which means I have a -5, which means I'm rolling a d20 plus 7 instead of a d20 plus 12. However, I'm rolling 3 times for each attack, so let's see how it goes. That is a crit for one of them. I'm now going to roll the second attack.
What's a natural 20?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you made critical fail.
No, but that would be wonderful. No, lovely. Okay, that second one is going to be 22. That still hits?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. All right. So
it doesn't
that
have
means...
the highest AC in the world, but that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, so that should be 6d8 plus 3d6 plus... Ooh, okay. 12, 22, 32. Plus 32. That is 74 points of damage. I am... Let me double check to make sure I didn't... And did I already burn my action checks? I may have already... I cannot action surge, so that is my turn. Thank you. Ramsey is going to shoot twice more. Both balls.
Alright, his balls are not facing you this time, and Ripley's a little in the way. You kind of get him in the thigh, but still,
damn it,
pretty good. Alright, Quinn.
Okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna use Guiding Bolt at level 1, same as last time, except I'm gonna hit this time. At least that's the plan.
Go, Quinn!
Does the 19 hit?
19 does hit.
Wonderful. So that is, I believe, 4d6. Yep. Or
17.
so that's 17 points of damage.
Okay.
And yeah, it's guiding bolts. So the next attack roll against has advantage.
Yippee.
All right. Ripley, you have advantage. He's beside you.
Isn't it a straight roll? Because I.
Yeah, so it's a straight roll
I'm-
because you would have disadvantage being binded. So it's just straight roll instead of a disadvantage. So. Which actually is super helpful.
Hey, Dante, could you read the answer real quick?
Yes, I read your thing.
Okay. Could it be possible, Caleb, if two people take their because we're right next to each other, could we take a turn at the same time, perchance?
Yes, I'll allow it.
Well, that is Dante. Are you
I'm
done?
very curious.
I get. I don't know what you're.
No, don't worry. It'll
This is
work
more
out.
your thing. I'm literally doing nothing in this.
Good point. I'll just wait till next turn. Don't worry.
Do you want
I
to?
don't- how does he look at- okay.
Do you want to let Holly go before you? He's not looking fantastic. He's still got a little bit of hit points left in him, but like he's not looking. He's like bleeding from the nose now, and like the thigh and the balls.
Perchance you could let me go first. Wink, wink, wink. Winks. Pretty please. Wink, wink. I mean, I'm not myself doing damage. Don't worry. Well,
I forgot to. Damn it! Never mind. I can't do it now. Sorry. There was something I could have done last turn, and I just totally forgot.
Well, that sucks to be you.
That sucks to be me. No, you're right. No, I can't do anything about that.
No, go ahead, Dante. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, well, so I don't know if I'm gonna even. Yeah, I don't know if I can hit, so we'll see.
Flat rolls. Or flat roll for the first roll, and if it hits, then it goes away. 21 hits, yep. So the second roll's going to be a
Cool.
disadvantage.
Oh, Jesus Christ, 22.
Fuck, okay. He's still standing,
He has to make a strength save again.
right? That's 7.
He goes 10 feet. Does he go 10 feet into the lava?
No, there's about a 20-foot platform. Like, the lava is much further away. The lava's like 80 feet away.
Ooh, wait. No,
You guys are
fuck,
not
I
fighting
shouldn't.
on the lip, but yeah, he goes pushed 20 feet away. Ripley, your speed is
He
0.
goes 10.
He goes 10. Sorry, my bad. He gets pushed
Yeah.
10 feet away. Ripley, your speed is 0. While binded, your speed is 0. You can use. It does take your action.
Well,
to
I've
break
already
the
done my
binds.
action
So,
to attack.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know what I do have?
Oh, it is your turn as well while you're binded. Sorry, I forgot. You take an extra 6 points of fire damage. Sorry.
Oh, hold on. Oh, none of my first spell attacks are ranged. Oh. No, yeah, I can only do my ranged attack.
Okay.
Oh, what is the damage then?
I believe it's.
I don't know, you just said I have to take it and then I didn't get the damage.
Oh, 6.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna try throwing. How. What, the air bullets are 15 feet at least?
Yeah, you would be able to hit him.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna throw
You-
one of those at him.
You have disadvantage.
Does a 24 hit?
24 does hit. I like how I'm like, you have disadvantage. It
Does
doesn't,
it- does it
doesn't
ni-
matter.
Does rage count for those? Is rage only weapon attacks?
I think rage is only weapon attacks. This is not technically a weapon attack. It's more a magic attack.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll use my last spell slot and throw thunder on it and just fucking just obliterate.
All right.
What is that? 2d8? No, it's 2d6 if I'm correct. Inventory.
I should have gone
Weapon
first.
d6. Yeah.
Holly, I think you still have a chance.
No, but I
It's
needed him.
2d6.
I needed him for my thing though.
11.
I needed Rypley there.
Ripley is still there.
I know, Rypley
so
pushed you.
it's-
That's the problem.
Oh. Wow.
Rypley's dumb dog brain. It's
Sorry,
okay.
It's okay.
Mm.
Alright, 11. Alright, he's still up. Holly,
I
it is
don't.
your turn.
Sorry, I don't know why there's a +4 to that. Sorry, it should just be. It should be 7.
Alright. No worries.
I can't really offhand attack.
Sorry, my bad. Holly, it is your turn.
I'm gonna load a specific arrow, and then I'm going to aim, and then I'm going to hold the shot.
Am I not allowed to try breaking out of these?
You can, it takes your action. You chose to fight instead.
That's dumb.
I know, but it takes an action to break out of the... I know.
Genuinely, I will just do that and just sort of back up about... I mean, it's a longbow, so, and you pushed him 10 feet back, so I can still move, like, 20, 30 feet back, and I'll be fine. And I'm just gonna have my longbow readied with the arrow, and... do I have to say a very specific time of when I will release it, or can I just say I will say when before my next turn?
You can just say when.
Okay, never mind then.
Zebif!
Oh, sorry, it's 5 feet.
Oh, 5 feet. So he's pushed 5 feet away from Ripley.
Sorry, pushing attack from my maneuvers is 10.
So it's just 5. He's just 5 feet from
Oh, it's
Ripley.
15 actually for maneuvers.
Does that affect your plan, Holly, if he's 5 feet away?
Yeah, I kind of want him next to Ripley.
Okay, sorry.
No, I mean, it's fine.
Zebif.
Okay, so I had some time chilling in an alternate dimension.
Blink back.
I was able to do some prep while I was there, right? Because I was gonna do something, but my
What are you doing?
immediately cut off. I need to put the egg somewhere safe on my person, and I need to get Crone's body out.
For sure. Do you want? You can in the dimension. You could easily put the egg in your bag of holding and take Crone's body out. I'll let you do that. Yeah.
Cool beans.
Yeah. Yeah. Easy. I'll let you. We can say you did that last turn. Yeah. Easy. For sure. What do you
Sounds
want to
good. When I am blinked back, I would like to be about 10 feet closer than what I was, because I could choose to do that.
Oh, he was already like 10 feet from you. Like he was like right beside you. So you just like disappear. The mantles are gone, and you reappear probably next to him.
Cool beans. Yeah, we're just gonna animate Crone.
To animate dead? Cool. You animate him as Crone comes up, and he just looks over and goes, "What the fuck?" Just, as he's looking at Crone's dead, petrified body. As you animate it, are you rolling with an attack?
Yeah, come on, Crone, hit him.
Roll an attack. You have to pull up the modifiers for a zombie, right? You have that,
Yeah.
right? Perfect.
I can't get that pulled up yet.
Because he's technically a zombie.
Alright, I got it.
He's not looking good. This might kill him, depending on...
Oh, it's okay. Zombies aren't that strong.
This might kill him. I'm just saying.
If I knew Dante's plan, because I was like, I don't want to intrude on Dante's plan in case he has something. Dante's plan was hit. There was
That's all I knew.
Bitch, fucking, I would have said a thing. It would have been cool. You gave no reassurance that you wanted to do any part of the plan. In my defense.
What was Crone's weapon?
Crone Crone was a Crone didn't have a weapon. Unless you want to equip him with like a short sword or something that you may have picked up. Do you have like a short sword or rapier that you want to give him? Rain doesn't. Crone didn't have a weapon.
I don't really carry extra equipment.
Yeah, I know, but you know, you might have like, you know, Felix's old dagger in your bag or something.
I don't.
You can just give him a shake.
Let's say you do.
Let's say you have a short sword in your bag of holding. Hypothetically, do you have a short sword or a rapier or a dagger because you used to be a rogue? Please check your inventory.
I had a sword. I gave it to Ramsey.
The magic one, which you can take if you want as an object interaction, because it's a new turn, and I'm probably right next to you. Just say that you have a sword. It's okay.
Cool. Yeah, they got a normal sword.
Yeah.
Alright. You have equipped Crone with a short sword for this scenario.
I think that's like a D6.
Crone was a mage, and also he was in his house unarmed when you killed him. Men did not have a weapon on him. So
I'm sorry, I didn't get to keep the weapon he had before. We ripped it to pieces.
Yeah. Oh, Elazar had a weapon. Crone never had a weapon.
Okay, 1d6 plus 1. With a +3 to hit. Yeah, these things are weak as hell.
They're zombies.
It's a dirty 20 to hit.
That will hit. I think he's so freaked out by this that it hits. He's like, oh, fuck.
He lets it happen.
No, but seeing the dead animated corpse of his boss appear beside him is definitely not something he was expecting to happen.
Yeah, that's only 6 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, really?
Yeah! That is, I want to tell you, he had 6 hit points left. Like, exactly 6 hit points left. That's kind of funny. Okay, how do you want to do this?
Well, we'll go for a more comedic route. Like, he turns around, what the fuck? And maybe Crone just, like, shanks him in the throat.
Shakes him in the throat. Yeah, he shakes him in the throat, and you hear him immediately sputtering as blood is spilling from his throat. You see something strange begin to happen as you stab him in the throat, and he spits up a bunch of blood. Rypley, the mantles around your hands, they still burn, and they're still there. But his form seems to be shifting and almost glitching out, as if he's not like fully there, or if something is trying to move him quickly.
Can I dispel if it's trying to move him? I want the bot. I collect it. Collector's item.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll dispel magic. Go ahead. Roll plus your spellcasting modifier.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
There is a DC.
The 19.
19. Yeah, that'll beat it. With that, whatever magic effect stops, and Armand's body just lays there, dead.
Again,
am I
Crone
free?
go back in the bag
Ripley,
of
you are not
holding, and I
freed.
shove.
Whatever is holding you is still holding you.
Okay, if
And
it's
it is
over, can
now
I?
my turn.
Oh.
His body is still there. It is my turn. Zareth, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Ramsey, I need you to make a dexterity saving. I need everybody. Everybody, if your feet are touching the ground, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I?
Yes, sir.
Is that with disadvantage or is that regular?
Oh no, Ripley,
Row.
you don't have to because you're already binded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Bound, sorry.
Ripley's just shaking his arms.
Thank you, my thesaurus.
Ripley's just shaking his arms. Come on, get off.
That's gonna get the bag, Chrome. There you go. We're just
All right,
gonna shove
perfect.
you
It
back in the bag,
immediately-
join your buddy.
You can pick him up in a second. You can pick Ron up in a second. But immediately, Ramsey and all of you see this as the change lash. Quinn, it grabs you as well, as you are not able to escape it. As Quinn, since it's your first time getting bound, it's 14 points of fire damage.
Oh fucking! I
on
have.
Quinn.
God damn it! I have danger sense. I should have had advantage that whole time.
Next time. Quinn, as the chains seep up and they bind to you as well. Everybody else, you see as these like chains go up and they try to grab you, is there's something else out here that is actively trying to keep you here. Just so you know, it takes your action to break 3, and it is a strength check, unless you have another way to break out of them, such as blink or teleportation. Those work, obviously. Ramsey, it is your turn. Your friend, 2 of your friends are bound.
Okay, yeah, no, absolutely. I think. Oh God. I know you said yes.
For the sake of things, Armand's body is still on the floor. Zareth, you have not had the chance to put it in your bag of holding yet. Same with Quinn. They're still out.
Most unfortunate.
Because this is happening right as Armand dies. Your friends are still getting bound, and you guys realize there's still something else here. And it's trying to keep you here.
Okay, this is gonna be a wild one.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot the ground.
No, oh God. I have my Christmas gift. I'm gonna pull out my wand of magic detection, and Ramsey's gonna cast Detect Magic. Where is this?
I forgot you can do that. I gifted you that, and I forgot it existed.
I know, and yeah, I'm gonna do the smart thing. The others can break out. They're good. When I cast Detect Magic, Caleb Teafling, I can sense the presence of magic within 30 feet. I can see a faint aura around any visible creature or object that bears magic. And if you know the School of Magic, I learn it. It can penetrate most barriers.
Yes.
Yes.
I will say this.
Sorry.
You get a large sense of magic. I guess this is primordial or evocation. Coming from the magma itself, and the magma, like, that sort of, like, runs through and beneath the floor, begins to just glow brightly in your view. And you realize this magma is not just magma. It is most likely an elemental.
Desmos?
Not Desmos. Unless you want to call upon him in this moment. You can call him. He is a god. You can call him. It is not Desmos. And you say that.
No, I'm sorry, but you said molten and magma and alive, and I just thought, hey.
No, this is a fire elemental. You see as the magma begins to stir and bubble, as you see it almost seems to take form, like in places, but then it ducks down and falls again as you almost see. This entire pool of magma is just an elemental.
Does everybody see this?
Unless no, I mean the magma has always been shaking and bubbling ever since you got here. The shaking has not stopped. The bubbling has not stopped. Ramsey, is there anything else you want to do on your turn, or is that all you can do?
I think, with that being my action, I'm going to very quickly communicate.
Not a god, an elemental.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to move Hex. Now that Armand is down, Hex can be moved to the elemental, and I am going to give it disadvantage on any strength checks it is going to make.
Sounds good.
And yeah, that is my turn. Thank you.
All right, Quinn, you're up. You are bound. It does take your action to break free, and it will be an athletics check or strength check to break free, unless you have a different way to get out. Oh, also, hold on. You also take, on your turn, 5, 6, 7, 8 points of fire damage.
I love fire damage.
Yeah.
All right.
You got the mantles on, the manacles on you.
It's magic, right?
They are magical in some sense.
Theory, dispel magic should get rid of them.
Would you like to cast a spell magic on them?
Fuck it, worst case scenario, it's a wasted spell slot. Best case scenario, we have an easy answer if someone's failing checks. Yeah, I'll cast a spell magic.
Dispel magic would, as you see, they quickly unlatch from your wrist and slither back down into the magma and vanish. You're free.
Was Dispel Magic an AoE, or is that a single thing?
It's a single target.
Damn. Also, by the way, I'm not doing great on health, if anyone, just in case anyone cares.
Quinn, anything else you want to do with your bonus action?
I'll come help you in a sec.
God. Has my bardic inspiration been used yet?
Oh shit, no. Sorry.
Then I'm gonna save it until next time.
Alright. Whipwee.
Oh,
So, it's an athletics check to break 3. You're also,
because I'm still raging, I do have advantage, which makes it...
You are going to take another 7 points of fire damage. Because you are still bound.
Whoops.
Yeah, so you're going to take 7
Yeah,
points.
now really bad if anyone cares. Oh, alright. I still have rage active, so I should have... I should have a straight roll, theoretically, or an advantage.
Yes.
Is it advantage or is it a straight roll?
Straight roll.
Okay.
Or I guess maybe advantage, because you are raging?
Rage gives me advantage on strength checks.
So this would be advantage, because you're breaking.
Okay, because I don't know if it was like, oh, it's disadvantage because I'm trying to break it.
No, this is just regular. 21. Yeah. Psh, you take a second, you yank your hands back.
So,
and
okay, hear that it's an elemental is gonna... I wanna speak. I don't think anyone's actually heard this. Rypley is going to speak in Primordial. Hey, you're an elemental, I hear. Are you good? Are you being forced to do this, or that's kind of just like a hobby to kill people and burn them alive?
You hear what sounds like the cave respond in this sort of garbled, growling like communication. As Rypley, you hear in Primordial, the Primordial responds. Need life. Need life. Give life.
Are you like hungry or something? Is that what you mean by that?
Need life. Give life.
We don't. We're out of bait. How attached are we to points at Armand? How attached are we onto him?
Well,
Just loot his body.
not particularly.
Let's get shit first. Alright, first.
I have an idea. What if we... hear me out. What if we heal him to the point where he's conscious, and then we throw him into the feed the elemental?
He deserves
What
it.
the elemental wants?
It says it wants life. It's saying give life.
In what way?
It's just repeating give life, need life.
Is it like, ooh, okay,
Need life to give life.
Ask where it is to give the life to it.
I mean, it's... Man, I wish I took Devin up on that ranger training instead of... Okay, Can
I could
when looking
probably
out at like
stabilize.
the magma and everything, like, can I now see it kind of like moving around
The magma
like it is a
is boiling everywhere. It's hard to pinpoint its exact location. You could try to make a survival check.
Sure, I will do. Does a 14 do it?
14. It is well hidden. You cannot. It's difficult.
It
You
is.
could ask for it to come out.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So.
Can you show yourself? For us, we don't mean we want to help. If that means anything, we don't want to. Yeah, I imagine the way that Rypley is speaking to it is like, you know how like you do the bird call things with your hand.
Yeah.
I imagine he's doing that, but mimicking the sound of like fire.
Yeah.
It just sounds like a bunch of rocks.
It's like a
say about my mother.
Yeah, exactly. You do see, as the magma begins to boil and bubble upwards, you see two hands made out of just complete magma hold onto the edge of the ledge. It's about 40 feet, probably more like 50 feet from you, where you guys are, where you killed Armand. Two large hands push itself out of the waters. You see this magma elemental push itself upwards. You see, but as it pushes itself up and it becomes visible to you, you see it is wrapped in chains, and there's a large thick collar around its neck as you hear the pulling of metal as it scrapes against the stone as this thing pulls itself upwards. And you now see it's like its glowing face.
Magically, good people wanna anything you can do about this?
Does it want to be released? Is that thing holding it together? I get more information before I do anything. I don't want to accidentally kill your fire friend.
Just kind of gestures to the chains. Does this hurt you? Do you wish to be free?
Hey, because this is a moment, could I cast a spell?
Yeah, for sure. The creature, the primordial, responds by holding up one of its hands. It's got like four. It's got like the Ninja Turtle hand. It's got like 4 fingers.
Nice.
And 3 fingers. You see it holds up its palm to its chest, and it kind of does this so that those who cannot speak primordial can also maybe understand by its body language. It holds it up and puts its hand against its chest, kind of patting to itself. Ripley, you hear it say, "I take life," and then it puts its hand outwards towards you, like open palm upwards, and then it says, "Give life."
You want us to take your life. Is that correct?
It kind of nods, and then it says, and it shakes its hand in front of you, and it says, "Give life."
You mean if Zareth like starts to open his bag and like start to take out his daughter?
The elemental looks a little excited. You see the eyes kind of like immediately target on the egg, and you see it nod. It starts to like push itself forward. It's mostly arms. It doesn't seem to have legs. It's more like a sluggish like body. As it starts to pull itself towards you.
If we take your life, will you hand out to Egg? Will you give life? Is that what you're telling us?
The creature seems to like nod as you hear like the chains rattle.
If we'll look to Zara. If we, I think what he's trying to say is if you give him the egg, he will die, but he'll be able to bring the egg to life.
Can I like insight this elemental? I just lost my kid. The idea of losing them again is not a great one. So I'm not just gonna hand my kid over willy nilly. I wanna vibe check this dead first.
I was also going to cast a spell before it showed itself. Now I'm going to make a fear check real quick.
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah. This creature made entirely of magma is moving towards...
Oh, fuck that, dude. No, I'm turning around. I'm leaving. No, that's... Mm-mm.
Let's use the inspo. Is it a D8 or D10?
I think
I think
Jesus,
at 30 you'll get it.
I think 30 is pretty okay.
I believe it's a...
I don't know. I'm not quite sure, you know?
Also,
What's-
I think it's an 8.
It's an 8.
Bardic Inspiration.
Alright, it's gonna be a 34.
Yeah, this creature has very kind eyes. And you could see that it does not mean to harm you. It simply wants to complete this exchange.
Okay. Yeah, I take out my egg, and
I will also say, before you pass the egg over, Zareth, in this moment, as you look at it, something... You kind of get like a flash of a memory of way back when you read it in a book, or maybe you were just very, very, very small. But obsidian eggs are normally hatched in magma caves like this one. And it's not uncommon for fire elementals and such to kind of build partnerships in nurseries with some obsidian dragons. You kind of get the idea that maybe this creature is one of them, or one of the last ones.
Okay, I trust him.
You hand over the egg?
Yeah.
You hand over the egg, and it takes...
As Zareth is doing that, I know that this is gonna fucking hurt Rypley, but he's going to put his hand on the elemental in Primordial. Thank you for doing this.
2 points of fire damage.
I'm at 1 hit point.
Okay.
Rypley puts his hand on it. Thank you. Yo.
I hope it does 1 point of damage.
Now.
I hope it does 1 point of damage.
But he puts his hand on him, and thank you for doing this. I promise your life will not be in vain for this gesture.
Mm-hmm. It takes the egg in its palm, and it kind of sits upright, cradling the little egg in its hands. As this creature is much larger than you, it's a like a large sized creature, and so it is much larger than this little egg as it cradles it to its chest. And you see as it kind of pushes the egg with you see it pull aside some of the chains around its neck and pushes the egg into itself. And then you see its eyes kind of close as it just sits there. And it sits there and it just doesn't do anything. It just sits.
Zareth, after handing a couple of health potions over to Rypley, who doesn't look super good, Zareth will go and sit down next to this elemental, like sit right beside him.
How much are those?
They are like they're like I think mid health potions.
Yeah, so they're 3d4.
Yeah.
D4 or 3. Okay.
Plus
3d4
plus your spell plus 4?
spell modifier. No, it'd be +5.
Oh, plus 5, sorry.
Okay. Am I just getting one? It does at this point. I think we're out of combat, so I'm not that.
Oh yeah, we're
desperate.
out of combat at this point.
Zareth,
so if you guys want to move
just
around and do
handed you
anything.
3 of them. You
Okay.
can drink them all right now, or you can store a couple. It's up to you. Zareth makes these every night.
I'll keep the other 2.
Mm-hmm. All right. And this creature kind of goes into like a dormant state, and it just sits there. It does not move. You can hear the kind of quiet bubbling of magma. But that's about it. Zareth, as you go and take a seat next to this creature, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay. That's a 19.
Through the heat, like that kind of radiates off of this thing in like sort of like that sort of like vibrating like heat wave off of this creature, you kind of glance at it for a moment and you kind of see something through that sort of heat fog almost. You see Desmos, the gentleman from the bar. He's not dressed in any glitzy attire this time. He's dressed in fairly like what almost looks like traditional like forge clothing, like the black kind of like thick leather apron and gloves, and like a dirty kind of like top, like linen top. And you see him through that fog, as he's also looking at this creature, almost confused or perplexed. But you see him there.
Does he look like he's gonna be a threat? Problem?
I mean, he kind of looks to you, Zareth. And this is a conversation only Zareth can hear. But you hear as he kind of looks to you and he goes, I'm sorry for deceiving you.
I just kind of cocks his head.
I'm the one who let Armand out of prison.
Why?
He was the closest follower I had. I wanted assistance. I wanted his assistance back, but he had a different motive in mind. An obsession with the dragon blood that I never really understood, but it's my fault.
You trusted someone and you learned your lesson, right?
I guess you could say that.
Do you maybe an idea of more who you can trust now?
Not a clue.
Want some help? Be pretty difficult to navigate on your own.
I've been trying so hard to figure out exactly what I'm supposed to do here.
Why don't you come take a seat? I'm gonna like extend his hand out in invitation.
Your friends won't get upset.
Shouldn't.
He kind of takes your hand. And in that moment, all of you just see Desmos just kind of appear. In that sort of grungy, like, forge or blacksmithing attire.
Okay. Okay, see, so when I said Desmos, and you got... Okay.
Oh, I heard you.
Oh.
You mean
Sorry, not super good at the appearing when called thing. I kind of thought you guys wanted me to avoid doing that.
Zareth, what is going on?
We are trying to help him.
Oh.
Right now, we are brainstorming.
Oh. Okay. How do you want help, exactly?
You remember our goal, do you know?
No, these... You want to ascend? Okay,
When I
mean...
was first
Yes?
created, born, or whatever you want to call it, I was created here. It kind of gestures back to the large magma pool and the sort of chapel that you guys are standing in. To be honest, I think this is some sort of temple to an older god. It's not for me, but I was created here nonetheless.
Can I try to make a religion check to
Yeah, for sure.
remember
Absolutely.
an old fire god?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Ooh, 19.
That's pretty good. Hey, Paladin. There's
This is 0 intelligence religion paladin.
you remember? I mean, you get like the brain blast. You in your many classes back at the Jaeger Hall. One of the gods that you did hear about, didn't learn too much about, but there was a god. He was specifically a Dwarven god of the Forge. Like, you know, who kind of shifted into a much more of like a battle god in later years. Though the worship of that god have been long dismantled. There's not many that worship it anymore. It's more of a dead god than anything else.
Okay.
Um,
Can I also try to do a perception to look for any old symbols of that said god?
yeah, for sure. I think yeah, go for that.
Do you want investigation or
There.
perception?
Moradin is the
26.
yeah, all over these pillars and in like the way the pattern in the magma on the floor is put out, is displayed. Moradin's symbol is like is fairly simple. It's a hammer and an anvil. But you realize now looking, the anvil on the pedestal and the designs in the floors, which look like very common, like a hammer and a sort of like a hammer and a clamp, pretty common blacksmithing tools. Kind of taking it in now, the symbols of that very old god kind of become more obvious in that moment.
Ripley's is probably sitting down and stands up and kind of gets Desmos' attention and points out the symbols around.
Oh,
It's Moradin, a very old, now deceased god of forging.
no, yeah, I'm aware. I did my own research, but no, I appreciate it.
The one on the anvil is a bit different.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried to make this place my own. That's how I met Cherry here. She's a sweetheart. I'm sorry that I let Armand attack you. I should have done something or stepped in sooner. I just didn't. I know I'm supposed to be this big, dramatic fire god of destruction or something. I don't know. I'm not really a guy for conflict. Like, sure, getting into a fist fight every now and then is pretty fun, but no, I just I don't know. It's never really been for me. Sorry, Alycia, can you repeat that? You got cut off?
We do not blame you.
No. Thank you.
Yeah, as he's kind of talking, Ripley is going to put a hand on his shoulder. Everyone does things when everyone does bad or stupid things when they aren't thinking straight, and that just unfortunately kind of caught you.
Mm-hmm. And, listen, Fate's got a whole church to themselves now, and I got this. So, I don't know. I thought maybe having a follower again would feel nice, but it was not what I expected it to be. So, I don't know. I tried to change my nature to better fit what I thought I was I'm supposed to be.
What do you feel you are natural? About trying.
I'm Desmos, God of the Flame. That is my title. That's all I know. That's all I gotta go off of.
Mm-hmm. And what do you naturally gravitate towards? So it will be a good indicator.
I don't know.
So you just sit and stare at that forge or the fire, and that's it. That's all you do.
With down here, yeah. That's why I spend most of my time up in Zemria. I like meeting people, talking, and you know. I've done a lot of matchmaking up there.
Okay.
Which has been fun. Maybe I don't know if that's divine or just a hobby. I can't tell.
Mm. And you don't do anything destructive naturally? You avoid conflict?
No. I mean, aside from fighting in the ring, but that's just a way to get my energy out.
Tell me, what are the properties of fire?
I could ask you the same thing.
Oh, yeah. This might mean a little bit more if you say it out loud to yourself.
Okay. Fire is hot, red, sometimes blue, destructive, warm, hot. I don't know.
Fire is energy. Energy is needed for things to live.
Right.
So, in a way, it could be something similar to your friend here. And they'll gesture to the fire elemental.
Cherry's an incubator from like way back in the dragon times. At least that's what she told me. Not too super sure what that means, but I think I get it now.
I mean, you can firsthand believe me and Holly. Fire isn't just for death and destruction. There's a lot of life that comes after it. Fire is what is a tool used to keep people warm. It's used for more than just destruction. There's an entire forest back in my home that was burnt down, and you know what happened after that? All of the plants grew back. And a very, very special flower grew back because of the fire.
You know, I heard about that.
Can I grow some hollyhock?
Easy. Yeah, easy.
Holly, by the way, this entire time has been standing and like looking in the other direction.
Ever since like a Blair Witch, you're just looking in the corner.
Absolutely, the entire time. And it's just like still listening to the conversation. Is just not looking.
Desmos will walk over to you, Holly, and if you allow him, he'll kind of reach out and kind of very like take your hand gently, and you feel sort of like a calmness kind of come over you, like.
Did you just cast calm emotions on me?
Sorry, I just figured if you wanted to be part of the conversation, I'll stand in front of chair if you don't want to look at her. I understand she could be a little scary.
No, I appreciate fire's usefulness. It's just not my thing. And then I'll grow some of the hollyhock, and I will. Can I actually use a my last 3rd level spell slot to just grow a bunch of hollyhock around this room because it'll be perfectly fine?
Oh yeah, it grows and it like covers all of it like up, and this room suddenly gets very green, and it goes and even wraps around the fire elemental, and it does like the hollyhock, because it's hollyhock, doesn't burn, and it just kind of like wraps around the fire elemental where it sits, and so now it just looks like the hollyhock in that area is just glowing like a bright orange color. But it doesn't burn because it's hollyhock. And Desmos goes, yeah, I know what happened with the guard. I'm sorry for what happened. I mean, not much I could have done to stop it, but still. You weren't doing anything bad. They just didn't like that you took away their power.
We have that effect on people. And Zareth will just kind of like lean into the elemental because warm.
Get warm, and also you won't get directly burned now because it is covered in hollyhock. Yeah. Do you guys have any idea of how to ascend me? Any of the gods, for that matter? I mean...
Well, I mean, we have
Well,
an idea for Jaeger.
Mm.
I think we kind of came to some kind of decision that it's something to do with, like, going against their belief and nature. Because, I mean, Jaeger is the god of hunting and balance, and so we've come up with a plan to attempt to hunt him down.
You're a god of magma and heat.
Fire.
Holly, maybe
specifically.
Fire. Maybe we go with the opposite. Holly, we could take a trip back to the observatory, but up in the ice. Maybe that would help.
Zareth looks over at them horrified.
I'm so sorry.
Do we have to?
We can give it a day, but like probably.
I don't think freezing this poor man to death is the way to go.
He might not freeze to death. He might just reach
I don't
equilibrium.
think I can freeze to death. I'm kind of perpetually heat and fire itself.
Question. Have you... Couple of things. One, have you tried to dig down to the center of the earth?
No.
No. Rule 1.
That sounds dangerous for the rest of us.
No, but the center of the earth is just more magma, so I wouldn't really get anything from going down there.
It'd just be more of you. But I thought if you then could fuse with that magma or like take power from it, you could then become a separate entity and basically take control of part of what is Mother Earth. That's at least my thought.
I mean...
Just an idea.
I mean, I got my name from Desma. She actually gave it to me herself. I guess I never really thought much about it, but... I mean... Fire is a part of the earth and plants and stuff. Right? I mean... I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking a little too much about this. I
think you need to go to take a science class about what energy is.
Well, I mean,
it's a very useful thing to do.
But like, you know how like the plants need like the sun to grow, and I'm like, and like people need heat to survive. Because if everybody was just cold all the time, everybody would freeze to death. So there is a necessity in fire, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not looking to die, to be perfectly clear with you guys. I understand that that might be an option for some.
So, you said your title was God of Fire Destruction, so...
The flame, specifically. I assumed it was destruction, just given of the atmosphere in which I grew up around. He just broadly to Zemria.
Okay, well, let's try this. Create something.
He holds out his hand and creates, and just produces flame, like just like there's like a little ball of fire in his hand.
Not just producing fire, as that is a part of you. Create something new.
Create something.
Something alive.
How?
Well, there's a couple different ways to go about it. Some natural processes, and then there's some more magical ones.
No, listen, I've had my fair share of nights with people, but that's not. No, that wouldn't. The whole.
Scientific it is. Okay, so
Mm, hold on.
fundamentals of life.
Hold on, Zareth. He kind of gently pats you on the shoulder and pushes you off of the elemental just slightly, like gently. And
Fine.
he pulls open the hollyhock to get to the center of it, and you see as he just like reaches his hands inside of the magma elemental, and you see it like opens its eyes and looks a little confused as he takes the egg out of the elemental, and you see it is glistening, like sparkling and shiny. And Desmos just kind of holds it in his hands, and you see he kind of looks it over a little bit, and like kind of like rotates it in his hand, and he goes, "You won't kill me for this if this doesn't work right."
I don't know what you're trying.
Trying to bring life. And you see that as his like he does that, and then his hands begin to glow this like bright yellow, as he holds it from both from both ends, like one top and bottom, and his hands begin to glow bright yellow to like they're almost white, as he holds on to it. As you see that magic kind of running along and outside, like coating the egg almost, as it slowly just envelops the egg entirely. And you see once the egg is fully covered in this bright yellow, almost white light, Desmos kind of like looks at it and begins to like almost like squish it and shape it, almost as if he is like shaping clay. You watch as he like squishes and shapes and like twists things and pulls things into place, creating a small snout, little legs, like very, very little wings, and a tail with little spikes. He kind of creates what almost in his hands looks like a clay doll of a dragon. And then he like bends it and shapes it and poses it as if it is curled up like a cat, the way it would sleep. And then he holds his hands out to you, Zareth. This glowing thing.
Am I supposed to take it?
Do you want it? Yeah, he's offering it to you.
Yeah, I'll take it.
You take it from him, and it immediately burns your hands. It is so hot. Even with your resistance, it hurts to hold. But as you do, it almost immediately, like, it hurts and hurts, and then immediately gets so cold to the touch. Like a cool water. As the magic quickly fades from it, and you see this little face of a almost like blue obsidian dragon. And Desmos is like almost shocked at himself that it worked. As you're holding your daughter in your hands, Zareth, you feel her little chest moving. She's asleep at the moment, but you feel her chest moving. You can feel the warm breath on your hand. And she's alive.
I think there are happy tears, and he just clutches his little child to his chest. And he looks over Desmos. Thank you.
Thank you. And you guys see that sort of like hot white light that was covering his hands quickly begin to grow and extend up his arm, as it almost looks like his body is sort of like flaking and peeling away, turning into little sparks and flames, like a campfire that's slowly dying out. Desmos smiles. and closes his eyes. And he just says, "Thank you."
What a relief.
And Desmos vanishes. The fire elemental kind of lets out this sort of like small groan of sadness as Desmos disappears. And it like reaches out a hand to hold on to like one of the little sparks. But seeing that he is gone and that you guys are here, the fire elemental named Cherry turns and slowly begins to crawl back into the magma and disappears.
Ramsey is going to step toward Zareth. She's beautiful.
Yes. Like her mother.
The little dragon's eyes kind of open a little bit. Do you want to describe what the little dragon is? Like, what do they look like? I could. But...
At the moment, they're just a itty bitty little dragon. They are a bluish black, kind of shines like glass. And, really, really bright blue eyes when they open them.
Mm-hmm. Those big blue eyes, they look up at you, Zareth, and they look so...
Looking at you with my big old blue eyes.
Damn it! They look exactly like hers. Yeah, she looks up at you. And she lets out like a little like squawk almost. And like nuzzles up into your arm.
What else? We should probably go back to the hotel, huh?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
1 second. Are there any like tools around? Because this is like a forge.
Yeah, you can check some of the crates. There's a lot of stuff around.
Yeah, I want to check the fucking crates. The crates that we walked past at the very beginning. I would like to check all of those crates, please.
Go ahead,
I
roll
wanna
me
look-
investigation checks.
Cool. I'm guidancing myself because I am bad at this otherwise.
I would help, but I have a baby.
Yeah, you're fine. You're a little distracted.
13, damn.
You could give someone a help action and let them re-roll if you want.
Yeah, if somebody wants, like...
I'll fucking...
Oh, hey, I'll help you. Like, take that reroll.
Okay.
All right.
I want to look through like what...
Holly, you can re-roll as well.
Awesome.
Amazing. Holly, you can re-roll.
Specifically, I want to find something I can use to carve into the wall.
Yeah, I'll say you can't really find any like carving tools, but you have like a dagger on your person.
I don't. I have the Jegg. I have the fucking tree stride one.
Oh fuck, never mind. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Do you want Crone's short sword?
You can find a dagger.
I guess does Armand have anything on him interesting?
Oh yeah, I was supposed to shove his body in the bag.
All right. So okay. We'll do this on
Can I give him
Armand.
a shake? Like,
Also, we
we
have to search Armand. By the way, before we say anything, I have to remind everyone we have to search Armand.
Okay,
we have not done that yet.
Holly,
We are literally in the
say
middle
this.
of doing that.
Holly, you're with your investigation check. I'm gonna say around the room there's a bunch of very expensive materials such as silks, replica art pieces, sculptures, just sacks of gold and gold bars in some of these chests.
Yoink, all of it, every single thing I possibly can.
For sure. But we can make a total after this. I don't have a total written down. It is estimated that each gold bar is worth about a 500 gold piece, and there's at least 100. There's a lot of money. There's a
50,000. Okay,
Yeah.
50,000. Nice,
There's
nice.
a lot of money, and then also with the arts and silk and other sort of materials down here. there's a lot of stuff, and there's like also like full sets of like plate armor down here, and like long swords and bows on racks that like they look decorative more than anything else. Like they're very beautiful, but they're like not like they don't appear to be magical in any sense. On behalf of magic items that you might find useful, on Crone, Crone was wearing a cloak of evasion, as well as boots of haste.
Can I?
Oh God.
I feel like we know where those.
Yeah, all right. The dog. All right. Yeah. Become Sonic the Hedgehog. Do your thing. Whatever. I'm gonna get a bunch of gold.
Yeah. For sure. And the cloak of
money
evasion it does exactly what you think it does, except for it's a cloak instead of a ring.
Can I actually take one of the
like the displacement one actually?
No, I mean the cloak of evasion is like for saving throws.
It's for saving throws.
Oh, fun.
Take one of the expensive like silk, very like fine silk garments, and then take it, and then can I use it to swaddle up the baby dragon?
Yeah, you take up you take some of like the fine silks. What color silk is it? You could choose any color.
Zareth would allow you to
green.
hand it. He's not letting go of his kid.
I mean, obviously, yeah. I'm handing it to you for that.
Yeah, you get this like fine green silk in which you can swaddle her up in, and she lets out these like little like chirpy like kind of coos as she like looks around, kind of taking in everybody's faces. As you approach Holly, the little dragon kind of like she coos at you with these big blue eyes, and kind of lets out like these like little chirping kind of noises. It's very cute.
All right. Yeah.
I'll take and just anything. I want to above the anvil. I want to carve something into the wall.
What are you carving?
In Primordial, I want to carve in Desmos's name, and then underneath, God of Fire, Creation, and Life.
That's cute. Yeah, you could easily carve that into the wall.
If anyone comes back down here.
So fine silks. Sorry,
I will say it's probably at least 10,000 gold in fine silks. Like it is a lot, and then probably like maybe you're not sure about the art pieces. You would have to take the sculptures to like an art collector to get like those.
Are they Are they of Desmos, or are they just random people?
They're like portraits. They look to be like portraits of like nobles and landscapes important to Zemria. There is there is a painting of this forge, but it appears to be like more of like a dwarven make, and probably of what it was way back when.
Art pieces.
Question.
And then
yeah.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
There's probably about 10 art pieces, and then there's like a sculpture of like kind of like an elven gentleman, like a bust of an elven gentleman. None of you seem to recognize.
Yeah.
But
sorry,
it's made out of like a nice marble.
I just wanted to verify so I'm writing things down correctly. Obviously, the boots of haste have to go to Rip. Who's taking the cloak of evasion? Is that what we're making the blanket for the baby, or no?
No. The blanket was made out of like one of the.
That'd be a funny ass blanket for a baby.
Listen,
I mean, it wouldn't get burned. It genuinely would not get burned though. That is a true thing about it because it is magic.
It's like I was just thinking, if no one else wants the cloak of evasion, it could be cute to say that we give the baby the cloak of evasion, but I'm not gonna say that if anyone wants it. I just know I'm good, so I wasn't sure where it was going.
Baby's fruit's magic item.
Baby's fruit.
You could give it to the baby. That's on the table. You just gotta
listen. I mean, making the baby succeed dexterity. And here's the thing. The baby's not gonna be in danger, obviously. I feel like that's something you gotta give the baby. When the baby grows up, having that cloak of evasion, that's gonna be fire. But once again, the baby can just have the elven silks. If anyone wants it. Going once.
I'm already losing an attunement slot for the fucking boots, so I'm.
Yeah. And I'm keeping my hat of disguise, so.
We can
Quinn?
just put it into the equipment bank if nobody wants.
We can hold on to it for the time.
Yeah, sounds good. Cloak of evasion, equipment bank. All right, thanks, gang.
I also really quick, I want to use mold earth to try to make like a bust or a small statue of Desmos and sit it on top of the anvil.
Sure. Go ahead. Make a.
Can I help?
Yeah, make a dexterity check, but you haven't.
Oh, actually, do you want to do it? Hey,
Can I
do you want to
use
do
sleight of hand to make it?
Yeah, I'll let you slide a hand.
Oh, in that case, I'm helping. I'll give it advantage.
Yeah, for sure.
14.
All right.
It's all right.
14, it's all right. Like, it does look like him, but like he kind of it kind of just looks like a generic guy if you don't know what he looks like, you know.
Like, can I change the color to make it?
Yeah, you kind of like paint it to like his hair is like more reddish and stuff.
Well, I mean, with mold earth, I can straight up change its color.
That's true.
Oh,
It's one of
that's
the
true.
Fun things. about
Fun
it.
fact.
Hell yeah.
This will last for an hour, I think.
Fair enough.
Nice.
We'll get a real one next time.
Next time for sure.
You know, I thought it was going to be a bad day, but it ended up being a really good one.
Hey, I want to go to bed. I want to go to bed.
Okay.
I think it is time. Yes.
Nice. Oh, Siska is going to be so pleased when we get back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, Siska.
Do you know how tired I was? I got scared shitless, and I wanted to run. All I did was turn around and stand there for like 5-10 minutes.
Oh,
I want to go to bed.
Hey,
Oh.
did anyone make sure to grab my new sending stones?
I think you burst those sending stones immediately. Bullets tend to do that.
Well,
He's in the bag. You can salvage what's left.
I don't know.
Salvage at home. Salvage at home.
I'm kidding. We need to go.
Yes, I should actually call. While we're on our way back to the hotel, can I call Seska and let him know that everything's fine?
He's like sobbing on the other hand. He's just like, "Are you okay? Okay. Did you find her? Is she okay?"
She is okay. Do you want to say hi, Zara?
And you just hear like a, and he's just like, wait, is she hatched?
She hatched.
Oh my god, she. Take her home right now. I need to, please let me see her.
We're on her way home right now.
It just sounds like he's crying and just like mumbling, he's just crying and mumbling into the phone. And you hear Holly's grandmother in the back being like, "Oh, Seska, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Did they find her?" And you hear him go, "Yeah." And she goes, "That's amazing. Yeah, they're gonna be fine." And you just hear Holly's grandmother comforting him in the background. Like, that's just kind of like what's going on. And you guys can make it back to the penthouse, where Holly, your grandmother, is still there. And seeing this baby dragon, Seska will immediately kind of rush over to you, Seraph, just to like see her. You could tell that he was so stressed out, and like the tears he was crying out of stress turned into happy tears, and he is just kind of like, he just like immediately pulls you into a very tight hug. Like not tight enough to like crush the baby, but like kind of like tight to hold both of you close.
Mm-hmm.
And they go, "This is amazing. How did she, you know what? Explanation can wait till the morning. You look like shit.
Oh, thank you.
All of you do. Respectfully.
Oh, yes.
I'm just glad that nothing bad happened.
We're very lucky.
I'm very curious how she did hatch, though. I didn't...
Oh, cultists took her to an old hatching ground, and life god stepped in. Desmos.
Desmos is lifeguard?
He sure is.
He is now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Desmos.
Lace up. Literally. Let's go.
Alrighty. You all can move into your rooms and go to bed. Your night goes
Yes,
undisturbed.
please.
Your night goes undisturbed at this point.
And
Can I seal the door shut behind me? Like,
Yes.
just fuse the wood into the walls. No, you cannot bother me. Like, don't get me wrong. Holly loves the child so much and is so happy about it. She just needs a nap, for the love of God. I have, like, I think I have had... what is my HP at? 11. Alright, that's fine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but you guys all.
I imagine that Saska and Zareth and Zara go to their room.
Yeah, I want to say that I was at 16, I went to 6, and then I eventually was at 3, and then was at 1.
Yeah. You guys are able to take your long rest. It goes undisturbed, and you have a good, comfortable sleep in your penthouse. And all of you are woken up in the morning by a dragon crying because she is very hungry and is just shouting and making this like loud.
No, please tell.
screeching roar.
Did we get 8 hours of
Yes, you got.
uninterrupted sleep?
Yes,
Okay,
you did.
thank you.
All of you get your
Okay,
long rest,
okay.
but are woken up by a
Okay.
baby crying.
Ramsey is-
And that's where we're gonna end today's session.
Yay!